enter the eerie domain of Lumen Spiritus, where the veil between worlds is thin and the whispers of the occult echo through the darkness. Brace yourself for an odyssey into the depths of the unknown, where enlightenment and terror intertwine. In this video, we explore the chilling events behind real-life witch hunts, where fear and superstition led to the persecution of innocent people. From Europe to America, we reveal the dark truth about infamous trials, eerie accusations, and the tragic fate of those branded as witches. Support our channel's growth and future content by donating today. Every contribution, no matter how small, helps us bring you even more captivating videos. Ever pondered how irrational fear can lead societies astray? The witch trials of the past might give you a chilling insight. Between the 15th and 18th centuries, Europe was seized by an overwhelming dread of witchcraft. The dark belief that witches made unholy pacts with the devil led to a horrifying wave of persecution. The Malleus Maleficarum, a sinister handbook published in 1487, became the cornerstone for these witch hunts. It served as a guide to identify and prosecute those suspected of witchcraft, instigating a grim era of suspicion and terror. Tens of thousands of people, predominantly women, were accused, tried, and executed, their lives tragically cut short by society's deep-seated fears. This was a time when paranoia reigned, and the mere whisper of witchcraft could lead to a death sentence, a fear so deeply rooted it spanned centuries and claimed countless lives. Imagine a world gripped by war, religious tension, and a pervasive fear of the devil. Welcome to Germany, 1626. In the midst of the tumultuous 30 Years' War, the Würzburg and Bamberg witch trials began, marking one of the largest witch hunts in European history. It was a time of extreme religious tension, political instability, and scapegoating. Hundreds were executed, including children, their lives cut short by a society in the grip of fear. The mere accusation of witchcraft was enough to seal one's fate. The hysteria spread like wildfire across the region, fueled by stories of devil-worshipping witches. Fear, it seemed, was more contagious than any disease. The trials became a horrifying spectacle, a testament to the power of fear and the dangers of unchecked authority. A grim chapter in history where fear and instability fed a horrifying wave of persecution. The trials stand as a stark reminder of the dark depths humanity can plunge into when gripped by paranoia and fear. Ever heard of a king who feared witches so much he wrote a book about it? Well, let me introduce you to King James VI of Scotland, later known as King James I of England. This monarch's dread of witchcraft was so profound, it spurred some of the most brutal witch hunts in history. Scotland, between the 16th and 18th centuries, witnessed an estimated 3,000 to 4,000 executions, all credited to this royal paranoia. Our dear king was convinced witches conspired to harm him personally. This belief culminated in the notorious North Berwick witch trials in 1590, where numerous women were accused of attempting to curse the king. And if that wasn't enough, King James penned a treatise, Demonology, which further ignited the witch hunt flames across the land. His words and actions didn't just fuel fear, they validated it. Here, fear of the supernatural was not just a common superstition, but a royal obsession. From royal courts to rural England, the fear of witches spared no one. The year was 1612. In the county of Lancashire, a saga unfolded that still echoes in English folklore, the Pendle witch trials. 12 individuals, mostly women from disadvantaged backgrounds, found themselves accused of witchcraft. At the heart of these accusations were local tensions and suspicions, making them easy targets in a society gripped by fear and superstition. The trials ended in a grim verdict. 10 of the accused were executed, their fate sealed by a society that misunderstood and feared them. These trials were not just a case of witch hunting. They were a reflection of the social and economic divisions of the time, of fear fueled by ignorance. The story of the Pendle witches, a haunting narrative of fear, suspicion, and injustice, has since become a significant part of English folklore. An eerie tale from English history that continues to captivate imaginations today. While some witch hunts were driven by fear, others were driven by a quest for power. This was the case with the Basque witch trials that swept through Spain from 1609 to 1611. The Spanish Inquisition, known for its ruthless pursuit of heretics, turned its gaze towards the alleged witches of the Basque region. Over 7,000 individuals were investigated following accusations of attending witches' sabbaths. Yet, unlike many other witch hunts across Europe, the Spanish Inquisition found little evidence of actual witchcraft among the accused. This lack of evidence led to the eventual release of most suspects, but not everyone was spared. Some faced imprisonment or execution, their lives forever marked by the chilling accusations of witchcraft. These trials serve as a stark reminder of the power of authority and the dangers of unfounded accusations. The Spanish Inquisition's quest for power left an indelible mark on the Basque region and etched a haunting chapter in the annals of witch hunt history. In the annals of American history, one dark chapter stands out distinctly: the Salem witch trials. In the year 1692, in the Puritan settlement of Salem, Massachusetts, a wave of hysteria swept through the community. It was a time of fear and paranoia, where the devil was as real as the earth underfoot, and the threat of witchcraft loomed large. 20 people, mostly women, were accused of practicing witchcraft, tried, and executed. The trials were driven by a potent cocktail of fear, religious extremism, and personal vendettas. Accusations were often based on spectral evidence, or the supposed sightings of a person's spirit performing witchcraft. This allowed fear and suspicion to override reason, leading to the conviction of innocent individuals. The trials began when several young girls started to exhibit strange, unexplainable symptoms. Their fits, screams, and strange contortions were attributed to witchcraft, and the hunt for the witches began. As accusations flew, the trials spiraled into a frenzy, revealing deep-seated tensions within the community. Family grudges, land disputes, and religious disagreements came to the fore, all under the guise of rooting out witchcraft. Yet, the trials were not without opposition. Some, like the Reverend Increase Mather, condemned the use of spectral evidence, stating it were better that 10 suspected witches should escape than one innocent person should be condemned. But his words fell on deaf ears as the hysteria continued to grip the town. Finally, in the autumn of 1692, the trials came to an abrupt halt. The use of spectral evidence was declared inadmissible, and those awaiting trial were pardoned. The Salem witch trials had lasted for a mere 9 months, but their impact was far-reaching. The Salem trials have since become a potent symbol of the dangers of mass hysteria, fear, and the miscarriage of justice. They serve as a stark reminder of the dark corners of human nature, where fear can override reason and lead to devastating consequences. Exciting and mind-bending topics are coming to our channel. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Lumen Spiritus for even more captivating mysteries. Additionally, consider supporting our channel by donating via the PayPal link below. Stay tuned for our next video.